Hello everybody, welcome to BodySculpt. Today we're going to show you different variations of exercises you can do with equipment at home. So we've got some dumbbells, Callum's going to demonstrate our kettlebell, and Ailsa's going to do a bodyweight example of the movements. So we'll get warmed up to start off with, and then we'll run through the exercises that you can do at home. Okay, so we're going to start jogging on the spot, just raise that heart rate a little bit. Okay, from there we're going to go hamstring sweeps, so keep one leg straight, sweeping down to the ground. We're going to do 5 on each side. Halfway. Okay, returning to that jog, nice light on your feet. Okay, from there we're going to flick our heels towards our bum, warm up those hamstrings, keep your knees facing backwards. Okay, and return to jog. Nice and on the spot. Good, next up we've got high knees, so bring our hands out as a guide. We're going to raise the knees nice and high to the chest, like that. 3, 2, 1, back into that jog. Okay, stepping back off the mat, we're going to go into a squat position, so feet are shoulder width apart, toes facing out slightly. We're going to sink nice and deep into the squat, knees driving wide, chest up, and we'll do 10 of those. That's 3. Good. Okay, 2 more. Okay, from there, hands above our head, and we're going to walk out into that press up position. From there, we're going to push our hips nice and high, keep our legs straight, hips are raising to the sky, and we're standing back up. So let's do 5 of those. Hands above the head, walking down. That's 2, take your feet wide if you find that too hard. And last one, hands above your head, walk it down. And walk it back up. Okay, this time we're going to walk into that press up position again. And we're going to rotate our body. So walking down, rotate up to the sky. That's 1, 2, let's do 10. Good, halfway, keep going. And last one, 10, good. And we're going to stretch up, touch the toes, touch it off the toe. Let's do 10. Okay, 1 more each side. And back to the centre. Okay, rising up. Into that jogging position again. Good, so you should be feeling warmed up now. Move through all the range of motion, put the heart rate up. So now we're going to get started into the exercises. So if you maintain a jog as a demo of the exercises. Yeah, so we've got 3 options here. Ailsa's going to demonstrate bodyweight, Callum's going to demonstrate the kettlebell, and I'm going to demonstrate the dumbbell. So basically, we're going to hold the weight up in front of us, feet shoulder width apart, sitting down into those hips, into a squat position, and back up. So let's do that for 8. Halfway.
Have
One more. Okay, holding those dumbbells down or kettlebells down. We're going to go into a lateral lunge this time. So we're going to do 6 on each leg. So we need to start in a nice wide foot position. From there we're going to sink down into our hips and back up. That's it. So 6 of those. Halfway. Swap sides. Halfway. And last one. Okay, last exercise in the round. Focusing on the upper body. We're going to be down onto the mat. We've got a couple of different options. So we've got our full press up position. Hands just outside our shoulder width. Feet going back. And if we need to regress that, we're on our knees. Elsie's going to demonstrate that. And we're going to go for 8 repetitions. Find position, off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so we're going to take a minute's rest just there, and we're going to repeat that 3 times around.
Slave. is Christmas, and what have you done? Another year over, and a new one just begun. And so this is Christmas. I hope you had fun. The near
Folks, that's round 1 done, so we're moving on to round 2. We have 3 options again for the exercises, 3 exercises back to back, and then we'll have a rest. Okay, so the first exercise we have, we're going to hold those dumbbells in a goblet position, so out in front of us. We're going to step backwards, lunge down, drop that back into the floor, and back to the centre. Alternate legs, and we're going to do that for 6 on each leg. Okay, so the next exercise we have is our RDL. So bring our weights down to our hip level, shoulders back nice and tight. From there, soft knees, feet hip width apart. We're pushing the hips back, lowering the weights down towards the ground, just as far as you can go till you feel that stretch in your hamstring, and then back up. Okay? And we've got 8 repetitions of that. Okay? So 6 on each leg, 8 for the straight leg deadlift, and for the last exercise, we have a dumbbell row. So again, we're going to go down into that straight leg deadlift position at the bottom. We're going to then roll the weights up towards us. Keep your elbows nice and tight. Eyes down to the ground. And I'm going to do 8. And Callum's going to alternate. Okay? So that's all 3 exercises. Once you're ready, let's get going. So on my count, we're going to get ready. Dumbbells up, so 6 lunges each leg each. Start off with 3, 2, 1, let's go. Alternate legs, chest up. Good, halfway, keep going. Good, 2 more, 1 more each leg. 1, last 1, 2. Okay, dumbbells down by our sides, shoulders back. Let's push the hips back, lower the weight down, and we've got 8 repetitions. So nice tempo. Eyes to the floor. That's halfway. Push the hips back. 2 more. 1. And last 1. 2. Good. Alright, for that last exercise, we're going down into the bottom of our straight leg deadlift. And we're going to roll it up. So 8 repetitions on your count. 3, 2, 1, let's go. And last rep. 8. Good, nice work guys, take a minute of rest and we'll repeat that round for 3 times. If you jump into your bed, quickly cover up your head. Don't you lock the doors, you know the treat Santa Claus on the way. Oh well, I wish it could be Christmas every day. When the kids start singing and the band begins to play. Oh, I wish it could be Christmas every Okay, well done guys. Last round we've got our core section, so we're going to bring ourselves down onto the mat. We don't need a weight for this, but if you feel that you can do it with a weight, then obviously add one in. So the first movement of 3 exercises, we have a Russian twist. So we're going to raise our feet off the ground, hips nice and level, and from there we're touching each side of the floor, rotate from the midsection, and we're going to do 20 of those in total, so 10 each side. Make sure to keep your chest up so we're not folding in the middle, and if you need to, drop your knees down and just rotate from there. Alright, so the second movement we have planks. So in a nice straight line, we want plumb line of the body. Legs come up, hands are underneath our eyes, and from there, nice intense core, and really squeeze it in. And we're going to do that for 30 seconds, okay? So if you need to, drop to your knees. The last movement we have is our side planks. So we're going to move from our front planks into side planks on each side. So we've got a couple of different options there. On our elbows or on our hands. So hands underneath, elbows underneath our shoulders, and keep your chest up nice and high. From there, hips forward, feet stacked. Next option, we have our knees bent and a slightly reduced angle. Okay? So that's all 3 exercises, let's get going. So first up, we have 20 Russian twists, feet off the ground, 3, 2, 1, let's go.
With you on the 25th day of the 12th month of
Last one, 10, good. Moving into the planks. Let's go. Nice and tight, get your heels out the mouth. And your chest out forward, tuck your legs down.
Well, the weather is cruel.
And rotate onto our arms. Make sure the elbows are shoulder, high.
You've got your career. Spend the best part of last year apart.
Nice, breathe in through the nose and through the
And it
mouth.
still hurts. So that's why I pray each and every Christmas day that it would end. Don't let the thousand Christmas come. Just let them leave. Voice underneath the mistletoe leaf, and you're not here. You went away.
10 seconds left.
Now how the hell am I gonna make it into the new year?
And stop there. Good, that's round 1, we'll take 20 seconds, we'll go again.
Christmas time.
Okay, well done. We're going to move into a cool down now. So we're starting on the mats and we're going to stretch our hips first. So we're going to bring ourselves into a nice press up position. Bring one leg underneath and rotate. From there, back leg straight. Chest up, pushing our hips towards the ground. We should feel stretched outside of our hip. So make sure to keep yourself nice and square to the ground. We're going to hold that for 30 seconds. Good, so breathing in for the nose, out for the mouth. Just bring that heart rate back down. Okay, swapping sides, so back into that press up position, rotate the leg under. So if we need to intensify this stretch, just bring your foot around a little bit. Make sure you keep your hips straight to the floor. Okay, 5 more seconds and we'll move stretch. Okay, from there we're going to take both hips back, so both knees back, sorry, sink into our hips, bring our hands out in front of us. Try dropping your elbows towards the ground, just relax. You should feel stretched out inside of your back. Okay, bringing the hands forward, bring that hand out in front of us and we're going to rotate underneath. So palms facing up, sorry, palms facing down, rotating underneath, thread the needle. Okay, back to centre and we'll swap sides. Okay, bringing it back up. We're going to bring one foot forward into that kneeling position. From there, we need to tense your bum, tuck your hips underneath, and pull through that hip. So you should feel it stretch down the front of your thigh. Just hold that for 30 seconds. Good stuff. Breathing in for the nose, out for the mouth. 3, 2, 1. We're going to swap legs. Find that position and pull forward. Just make sure we're not arching our ribs, so we're keeping our bum tucked underneath. Just feel that stretch in our hip. Three, 2, 1. We're going to come out to the side. So still in that kneeling position, we'll bring one leg out to the side. Stretching that groin. So push our hips back, so into that straight leg. Make sure to keep them high. Don't push them down to the floor. Feel that stretch in the groin. Okay, swapping sides. make sure that foot's planted on the ground, facing forward. Keep the hips nice and high. Okay, another 5 seconds. 2, 1. Stop there. We're going to come back. We're going to do the same stretch, but I want you to turn your foot up the way this time. And we're going to bring one hand over the back of our thigh. Feel the stretch down our hamstring. So don't worry too much about your lower back, just feel it so you've got a stretch in your hamstring. Hold it there. Toes facing up the way. Okay, swapping sides. Toes facing up, bring one hand behind.
Christmas night, another fight. Tears we cried, a flood. Got all kinds of poison in.
Okay, legs together, we're going to stretch back through the calves. So, hips nice and high, one leg behind the other, stretch that calf.
Trying to ride,
Try to heel down to the ground.
just walk away. Those windows say, but I can't believe she's gone. When you're still waiting for the snow to fall, doesn't really feel like Christmas
Okay, swap feet.
Above cares on
Face up,